Today at the Our Bar in Belize City, Oceana, Belize launched a new initiative, a healthy seafood campaign to educate the public on what type of seafood you should eat and why you should take extra care on what types you choose for regular consumption. Dubbed Fish Right, Eat Right, it's an incentive to promote sustainable seafood in Belize.
Fish Right, Eat Right is basically a concept that came up in terms of having local chefs, local cooks, local restaurants express their concern over the types of seafood that they were being sold, and also from fishermen who have been asking for, increased or stronger, regulations and laws that would pertain and that would ensure sustainability of fisheries for generations to come. If you recall, the Ministry of Health had issued a release some months ago about increase in mercury or poisoning in fish snook caught in the Macau River. How would you tell that snook was caught in the Macau River? How does a regular person know that? How does a chef know that?
The advocacy NGO partnered with several organizations, including the Belize Tourism Industry Association and the Belize Tourism Board. The program will see the branding of restaurants, hotels, and resorts that provide seafood from fish that has been sustainably caught.
We wanted to make sure that we had a program that would be able to certify this. In addition, that Belize is a big tourism destination. The economy is very much tourism driven. And in other countries, you have a lot of programs such as this where you could see it's vegan or it's vegetarian or it's allergy free. And people are asking these questions. They want to know if it's organic. They want to know where this came from. They want to know where it was caught. And we saw that this was actually a growing concern here.
So when I see Fish Right, Eat Right, what should I think when I go to a restaurant per se?
You should think that seafood has been sustainably caught, meaning using means that limits bycatch. Some people still use gill nets, even though it's a regulated type of fishing in Belize. But many times you have charismatic species like turtles, like dolphins, that sharks that are caught in gill nets, or sports fishing or protected species like permit, bonefish, and tarpon that are just basically left for dead because nobody really consumes those. And so looking at fish that's been sustainably caught, that's in accordance with the law, that follows seasons, it's not a juvenile.
But the success of the program is dependent on chefs and restaurants coming on board to provide authentic dishes and maintain the integrity of their businesses. As it is, a number of fishery products consumed locally are undersized and the stock is under extreme pressure. The purchase of these products is illegal and carries several fines. But while fisher folks must adhere to the law, on the flip side, the consumers also need to be diligent with what they buy.
I've taken time and I've been teaching people who do fishing in San Pedro because I have been brought gray angelfish as snapper. I've been brought tilapia as snook or grouper or barracuda as snook. And we've been working very hard. A few of us in San Pedro, but I'm so happy about this because at ELVIS, I try to practice the correct thing. We fish right and we eat right.
This initiative today it's a beautiful one, and I love the media there and everybody there, but we tried this a long time, right, Jennie? We try to fight sometime alone, but this is excellent. Thanks, Alyssa, and everybody else that's trying to do this thing. We help by buying from reputable sources, from the fishermen. We have to know the fisherman. The fisherman, they try to work with a lot of time. No lie. We get a shark as snapper. You say the lionfish or the snapper was line caught or wild caught or barrier reef caught, These kinds of words kind of get the attention of the person reading a menu. So we could educate, and I'm very much willing to help and want to do this for everybody in the country, all the restaurants. We need to be serving lionfish and just promote it with little words that could help.
The official Fish Right, Eat Right trademark was also revealed at the launch today. The campaign says BTIA Executive Director is an important community-based initiative.
It's not only about educating the fishermen or the restaurants or any other stakeholder involved in the culinary industry, but also we have to be able to, as Alyssa mentioned is that it is not an initiative that can only be handled by NGOs, by government, only by government departments. It has to be involved a holistic approach whereby you get all the people that are going to be benefiting from ensuring that the fishing industry has a long-term plan in place so that we, generations to come, are going to be able to benefit from those fishes being available.
According to Carnegie, there are several incentives to get businesses and restaurants signing on to the Fish Right, Eat Right program. Dwayne Moody for News 5.